filed, we can have multiple complainants file against the same defendant or the same police department, but we take individual complaints of discrimination. So you may have an individual case of discrimination that's filed where there's not sufficient evidence found such that an investigator can make a finding of reasonable cause, but that finding does not mean that there's not discrimination happening systemically in the department, because we don't have that mechanism under state law. And what we do is enforce the state law as opposed to the federal law. So just so that you're aware of that distinction with individual complaints being filed. The next person that we have on the list to speak is, I think this is Larry, that's from the Hartford City Council. Okay. And next on your list?
Hello everyone. I am Swaranjit Singh Khalsa from Connecticut Sikh Association, and I'm also a member of Sevak Society International. I have few concerns. One concern for our data analyst, that when we consider seriousness of data, what we consider. If we have 100 crimes, we consider that as critical, or if there is one crime, we add that as critical too, because Sikhs are already minority. So if we are already minority and we have people who are being profiled, are we considered as a same serious issue like other bigger communities, like Muslim community or any other bigger community, you know?
Yes, if I understand your question correctly, you're asking if we'll be able to drill down to more fully understand
with full
the
seriousness
disparities between the Sikh community, which, because you're a smaller community, might not be as frequent as maybe some other communities. And we will be taking all of that into consideration in our analysis, and we will be publishing, probably not until the springtime prior to doing our analysis, for the public, how the data should look and how disparities will look amongst different groups. And that's where benchmarking comes in, and we could talk for a long time about how that is. But if, let's say, Connecticut has a less than 1% of the community that is of the Sikh population, that's going to be taken into account when we look at the numbers and the seriousness of those incidences. The data we're getting is broad data, right? So we'll be able to understand the context of the stop. We'll be able to understand the races and ethnicities of people being stopped. But if there is one particular bad experience that a member of, let's say, the Sikh community has with a law enforcement officer, the best way still to handle that is through the complaint process.
Because the other challenge that our community faces is that they are not being racially profiled just because they are Sikh. They are racially profiled just because the way they look. Like we wear turban, we have open beard, we wear kirpan. These are all symbols of our religion. These are all article of faith. But a lot of people who don't know, who are Sikhs, they consider us as some other member of some other community or some other part of the world. They don't know we are from India. We are from north side of India. We are from Punjab. Sikhs are the people who follow Sikhism. Sikhism is a separate religion. It's not a branch of any other religion. Then our basic principle of our religion that I would like to share is work hard for your living, meditate, and the third one is share with others. Even in our daily prayer, at the end of our prayer, anywhere in the world, wherever it happens, we ask for well-being of whole humanity. And turban is one of the very important article of faith. Our religion was made just to fight for injustice. There were a lot of injustice going on in India when our religion finally took the name Sikhism. And I will tell you that like we have officer, like you stand up any officer, if he is in his uniform, we respect him, no matter if he has gun on side, no matter he has whatever, but we see him with eyes of respect, just because we know we can trust him. And similarly with Sikhs, if we have kirpan, I have no objection showing you my kirpan. This is a small article of faith, which we consider as a weapon. And that's what I educate all my law enforcement officer as well. Like when you stop a Sikh person, you will ask him, this is a very common question, do you have weapon? And he won't consider it as a weapon because that thing is with him all day long. So why would he consider him as a weapon? And while this is an age of automated weapons, what this thing gonna do really? If other guys has guns, what I'm gonna do with it? This is just for me as a reminder that if I see any injustice going on, I should raise a voice. Or courtesy sake, if I see something bad happen to my colleague, at least I have, I can dial 911 and ask for help. These are all symbols that were given to us by our 10th Guru, Guru Gobind Singh Ji. So this is our uniform that were given to us by our Gurus. Guru means enlightener in our religion. So these are all chins, or you can say these are all article of faith. These are nothing, to harass. Don't think that we're gonna, use this as to protect ourselves. We cannot even take it out because it's already been sealed and wrapped. But these are all article of faith. So when you see somebody, you should know. And I don't know at what level we are educating everybody, but it's very, we are in a very big race when people gonna know that Sikhs are entirely separate people. They follow Sikhism, these are article of faith, and all we ask for is the respect, like everybody else gets respect. Don't look at me like I'm somebody different. Look at me like a normal person, or look at me with the eyes of respect, that I am protecting my religion, I am following my religion. A lot of Sikhs don't even follow their religion anymore because they want to blend in. They don't want to get challenged. When you see in 100 people, they don't want to get challenged by others. And it's my humble request to everyone, just get educated. Education is the key for peace for me. And everybody should educate at least 10 people today who are Sikhs. All the information is available on Google. Google is like a god now. You can search anything. You will get an answer. And it's very easy nowadays. I won't take much time. I will just like to thank everybody. Even one of our Sikh person was racially profiled and cases with CHRO. And we fully trust CHRO that he will get his respect back. We don't ask for any money from any employer. We just want our respect back. That's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.